Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am your host, Dominique Dolly Hagler, and this is the Tea with Dominique, brought to you by Good Morning Gwinnett. Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday, happy Saturday. Listen, September is about to be over. I got to take off my glasses for this. September is about to be over. We are getting closer to the end of the year and the new year. We're getting there, right? So, y'all, I don't know what's happening. Is I don't know. Look, I tried to do the messy bob look thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's working for me today. I don't know, but it's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna roll with it. But anyway, we are getting closer to the end of the year, the beginning of the new year. This is now a good time for us to set our intentions going to the new year. Okay, so make sure you write these things down and start putting them into fruition, right? Because that's what we want for ourselves. But anyway, today's topic is AI. Okay. And if you don't know what AI stands for, we're talking about the artificial intelligence. Okay. And I know it has been a big thing these days, as far as restaurants serving cars, chat GBT, things like that. And I'll get to my opinion on it, but let's watch a couple of things and see a couple of pictures so we can get into this. So the first thing we're going to start off with is Waymo, and Waymo is the driverless taxi. So let's check it out right about here.
A
Let's
self-driving taxi for the first time, and here's how it went. The Waymo picked us up in a safe spot. Once we were buckled in, we hit the button to start the ride. It was so weird having no driver in the seat, but the 25-minute drive felt pretty safe. You can even adjust the temperature and pick music while you ride. It was also hilarious seeing people stare at us with no driver. The Waymo did drop us off in a weird position, but I'd do it again. I just rode in a self-driving taxi for the first time, and here's how it went. The Waymo picked us up.
All right. So now you see Waymo, right? Okay, cool. So now we have that all out the way. We have a driverless taxi, y'all. Like, there is no driver in the driver's seat. You get in, you press the button, you let it know that you're in the car, you're ready to start your ride. You can adjust the settings as you please. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. And maybe because I'm kind of like old school, kind of. And I'm still, listen, I'm still trying to get with like Alexa. Is Alexa still around? Siri. I'm still trying to get with them. So now you telling me that a taxi could possibly pick me up with nobody driving it? I mean, I don't know whether I would prefer a person driving me at this point or the taxi without a driver. I don't know. I feel like I'm really like 50-50 on it because I don't know. But I guess, as the times change, we do have to adjust to these things because clearly this is where technology is taking us. Now, I want to talk about my restaurant experience. So there is a restaurant in there's actually a restaurant in Duluth, Georgia. It's called Tiger K Cup Bob. Okay. And when I tell you, I truly loved the food there. I loved everything about this place. Okay. So I want to show you guys the friend that I met while I was there. And I actually took my daughter for the first time, and she was like, "Oh my gosh!" So let me just find y'all a quick picture of my friend that I found um, while I was at this restaurant. All right, so this is this is the server. This is the server in the restaurant. Okay, now let me just throw this out there because I feel like everybody should visit this restaurant. The food is amazing. Okay. It was my first time having a green tea lemonade. When I tell you it was everything I could have asked for. My favorite things to get when I go there is the corn dog. I'm not a corn dog person. However, though, their dogs were amazing. Okay, they got some like type of like sweet on the bread, so it's really good to eat. My other favorite thing is to get like the rice cakes on a stick. I love those, and then the spicy pork sandwich. Love it. Okay. Actually a spicy pork croquette. Very, very good. So shout out to Tiger K Cup Bob. Okay. Try it out. But anyway, back to the topic. And I'm hungry as we speak. I think I'm gonna go get me some today. But this is our friend. This is who we see when we're in this restaurant and it brings you food. And I guess they set it to, they've trained it so it knows what table to go to and things like that. And then once you actually take your food off of it, um, it turns around and it goes back. So, I really felt like that was a great experience. You could just see how technology is just evolving around us now. Let me jump into Chat GBT. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard about it. And my experience with it, so I'm a writer. Outside of my everyday technical job, I am a writer. And so what I've noticed is when using Chat GPT, it does allow me some more time to kind of do the things that I need to do, right? So, say for instance, I'm really big on writing shorts, and I am in the process of going from writing series to shorts. And Chat GBT has definitely benefited me in that space because now I am not trying to, it kind of creates a foundation for me. So now I'm not taking days and days and I'm spending so much time trying to come up with this idea and format it and lay it out. So basically, what I'll do is I'll use what's transcribed to me through Chat GPT. I'll use that as my foundation, and then I'll go back and I'll rework it in the way I see fit for what I wanted to say, whether the character names or the scenery, things like that. Some of the wording, I'll kind of change it up so that it fits me, right? So I feel like, it definitely benefits me. I am still trying to figure out how I can work that into my everyday job life, because I know some of the things that I have to do are not like really like a copy and paste sort of situation, like, but I'm still figuring out, and we're currently using Chat GPT at work. So that's really exciting to see how different departments are able to utilize this tool, which I mean, I do feel like it's a great thing, honestly. Now we do have to look at the disadvantages of, the technology. We have to look at the disadvantages. So some of the disadvantages that I came across in my research were, for one, unemployment and job security, right? So, of course, I don't know if a lot of you have been in McDonald's, some of the latest McDonald's or the newest McDonald's, they now have a kiosk area where you no longer have to go to the register. You can actually go to the screen and put your own order in, right? Technology is taking over. So what does that now mean for the people that need jobs? How secure is your job? So that's a big thing. And I know, for a lot of people, especially for writers, because remember we went on a lot of people was going on like the writer strike and things like that. And so, we have to look at that too, because yes, having this type of artificial intelligence does take away some of the jobs, unfortunately. They also stated that having this is going to make humans lazy. I mean, I really can't argue with that piece. I can't really argue with it because now you have something to do all the work for you for the most part, right? So, and as it grows and it grows and, it becomes more of our everyday, yeah, we probably are going to get a little bit more lazier than we already are. Because honestly, technology, I think about like the times where, remember when you were like in elementary school, right? And you had a crush and you would like write a note and you would have to pass it around the class and pray that you wouldn't get caught by the teacher, right? And that was the thing to do, right? Because technology hadn't advanced as much as it had. Now you could go on Instagram or, go on Facebook and you can find the person that you like and send them a message and boom, it's just like that. There is really no middle grounds anymore. Everything is instant gratification, right? So so when we look at it, over time we have been a little dumbed down by technology. I can't lie. I'm pretty sure a lot of us can agree on that. Technology has definitely dumbed us down. Also, they said that artificial intelligence lack creativity. I agree. I feel like it's only as creative as it knows how to be, right? And I know you can program it and things like that, but it's not really a creative tool. And like I said, I have used it for writing some of my shorts, and they do seem very similar in the wording. Even though the topics are different, the wording is somewhat similar. So yeah, it's not as creative as a person. So I guess that gives us a little bit, a little bit more back. And then the last con of it is it doesn't have any empathy, right? It's a computer. Now let me say this. I don't know how many people have seen the movie Megan. Okay. That movie, so, and I don't want to give it away because I want you to watch it. I thought it was a really good movie, but it does tap into the artificial intelligence and how we program the artificial intelligence and what we allow it to do, what we allow it to feel. And Megan, she really started to learn a lot of things. And in that, we have to be very careful because now teaching these things, and to have certain emotions and feelings, and when they decide what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, we now put ourselves in a space where anything can go wrong. Because Megan was ruthless. If you have not, and I need you guys to watch the director's cut, okay? Because Megan, and let me get close, okay? Megan was ruthless. Okay, she was ruthless. I really have to say that. And when we're looking at AI and we're looking at technology and how it's growing, this is what we have to consider. I mean, we can have the cute little robots that's bringing us food in our restaurants, and we can have the carless drivers and the driverless taxis, but then we can all have the killer dolls. Okay, so it is levels to this. It's levels, guys. So my personal opinion, it I think it's a great opportunity to help us grow, to make our lives a little bit more freer. But I am afraid because I know every person is not a good person. And some people intentions are to do bad for the world, for other people, for different cultures, for different colors of people, races and things like that. And I feel like in some form of fashion, yes, this could definitely be detrimental to us in a certain instance. You know what I mean? So that's the cons that I have. Now the pros, we do have the reduction of human error, because as humans we make errors. That's a part of our everyday. We're not perfect, right? But AI is. So for the most part, AI is. So it does reduce the human error. And then it does enhance productivity because now you can set it and constantly keep going. Unlike a human where we may stop and we may need to take a pause and we may need to take a break, and maybe we got writer's block, or maybe we just don't understand how to formulate whatever we're trying to do. So now it does help with productivity. Things can get done more efficiently, faster, and things like that. So that's pretty much my research on AI. And like I said, my personal opinion, I am 50-50 about it. I think it's a great idea, but I feel like in order for it to benefit us, as it should, I feel like everybody has to do the right thing by it. And again, as we know, everybody is not going to do the right thing. We're going to have little soldiers, and we're going to have killer dolls and killer cars and all madness, because I mean, again, everybody's not nice, and everybody's not looking to do the right thing with certain things, like they never are. You know what I mean? So that's why I become 50-50 on it. But as far as like my everyday use and things like that, um I do see it benefiting me in a lot of different ways. So I'm excited to see where it goes. And I know back in the day we used to say, "Oh, we're gonna have flying cars, we're gonna have this, and we're gonna have," and now looking at today's world, we have that. We have flying cars, and we have robots, and we have babies that's made in these incubators, and that have no type of genetic disorders, or you can pick the eye color. Like, it's getting crazy. Technology is getting crazy. And just, I guess, seeing it now for what it is has been something to see. something to experience. And if you're anything like me, where I'm just kind of old fashioned and kind of set in my ways to a certain extent, I don't kind of move. I don't really move with technology. Like I don't. I literally just turned on Siri. That's only because I got a new car and I like to use CarPlay. And in order for me to use CarPlay, I got to turn on Siri, which I'm not a fan of. But hey, it works. So, I guess you just, like I say, you kind of got to roll with the punches. But I'm really excited to see where AI takes us, and like I said, I just hope that we use it in ways that it's going to be beneficial, more than it is harmful. You know, again, I can't speak for everybody because again, everybody's not going to do the right thing. But I hope for the majority, we do utilize this in the right way. And I feel like if you feel like your job could possibly be on the line, with the with AI evolving, find out, or learn how to use AI so now you can become an asset, because somebody has to train these products. They just don't learn on their own. So instead of being afraid of losing your job, why don't you add some more to yourself? So now, if it does come where your position is no longer a thing, you can now say, well, that's okay, but I know how to train AI. I know how to code for AI. I know how to do all of these things. So look at it in a positive way, because now that may level up your life, or find a way to include AI into your everyday. So now you and your position can potentially become an asset for your company. Now that you are now going, with the flow, and you're moving as technology grows. You understand what I'm saying? So that is my word when it comes to the whole job security thing, because I think that is really a big scare for a lot of people. Like, AI is going to take away my job. How do I feed my family? How do I take care of my family? How do I take care of my kids? How do I take, so I get it. But like I said, see how you can learn, see how you can learn the back ends of AI in the coding and all of that good stuff. So that is it. That is all, y'all. Today I have a short show. Have a lot of things to do today. Of course, it's Saturday and there's cheerleading. And then one of her cheer friends has a birthday party, so we have a full schedule today. But I want to leave you guys with nothing but love, happiness, peace, and yeah, like I said, we are getting closer to the end of the year, so I want you to make sure that you are setting your intentions before going into the new year. And don't be afraid of AI. Learn it. Learn as much as you can. Learn as much as you can and add as much to yourself as you possibly can at this time. Okay. All right. Well, that is the end. I am wrapping it up. That's it. That's all. And again, this is your host, Dominique Dolly Hagler. And this is the Tea with Dominique, brought to you by Good Morning Gwinnett. I hope y'all have a happy, happy Saturday and enjoy the fall, because it's on the way. Or is it today? Is it fall today? I think fall is today, y'all. Listen, enjoy it, okay? Because I love the fall, all right? I am one of those, okay? I am the pumpkin spice kind of girl. Yeah, I'm one of those. So I'm definitely gonna get me some pumpkin spice. Probably, I'll probably hit up Starbucks and see what they got going on in the pumpkin spice department. But yes, enjoy the season, y'all. Happy Saturday. Again, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.